Austin, Texas, home of live music, overpriced tacos, and an aggressively chill vibe. But there's one part of town that's been killing the mood, literally. Lady Bird Lake. Sounds elegant, right? Like the kind of place you'd take your dog for a walk while sipping a cold brew. But over the last few years, this seemingly peaceful lake has earned itself a much darker nickname, the Austin Killing Fields. Let's set the scene. Between 2008 and 2024, more than a dozen bodies, mostly young men, have mysteriously turned up dead in Lady Bird Lake. The official explanation? Drowning, accidental, tragic. Case closed. Yeah, no. Try again, Chief. Locals aren't buying it, and neither should you. Because here's the thing. These aren't just random drownings. The victims all fit a similar profile. Young, fit, social guys in their 20s and 30s. Many were last seen alive after a night out on the infamous 6th Street, just a stone's throw from the lake. So either there's a weird plague of clumsy frat bros falling into the same body of water like lemmings, or something way sketchier is going on here. But wait, it gets weirder. Multiple victims were found fully clothed with their wallets and phones still on them. You know, the kind of stuff you don't usually keep on if you decide to spontaneously go for a drunken swim. Some had injuries inconsistent with drowning, and yet the police continue to push the oops, he fell in narrative like it's the only page in the script. And it's not just locals who are freaking out. This has sparked national attention. Some people are even whispering that Austin has its own version of the smiley face killers, a shadowy theory that posits a group or network of serial killers targeting young men and dumping them in bodies of water across the country. And Lady Bird Lake looks like it might be their favorite Texas hangout. The Austin Police Department finally had to say something, so in 2023 they put out a statement insisting there's no evidence of foul play, which sure, nothing to see here, folks. Just ignore the fact that this many people are turning up dead in the same lake under suspiciously similar circumstances. Let's all just go paddleboarding and vibe, right? To be fair, the police did install more fencing and lighting around the lake in response to public concern. But if there's no threat, why the beefed-up security? Why the sudden urgency to make it harder for people to accidentally fall in? Something doesn't add up, and the silence is louder than a Willie Nelson concert in Zilker Park. Let's look at some names that got this story buzzing. Jason John, 30 years old, was last seen out with friends on Rainy Street in February 2023. He vanished. A week later, his body turned up in Lady Bird Lake. His family immediately raised red flags. He wasn't drunk enough to just wander off. He wasn't careless. They believed something happened to him. Something sinister. Jonathan Honey, 33, disappeared after a night out on 6th Street in April 2023. Same story. Body found in the lake, fully clothed, no obvious signs of drowning. And most recently, in 2024, at least 3 more men were pulled from the lake, reigniting theories that someone, or someones, are hunting in Austin's party scene. But every time the questions start piling up, the official response stays the same. No foul play, just a tragic coincidence, again and again and again. So now the people of Austin are left to piece it together themselves. Theories fly faster than bats under the Congress Avenue Bridge. Some think there's a serial killer hiding in plain sight. Others believe it's a cover-up, a dirty secret that local officials are trying to keep buried or sunk to protect Austin's tourism image. And then there are the conspiracy theorists who connect it all to underground trafficking rings or secret societies. Sound crazy? Maybe. But so is expecting people to believe a dozen healthy young men keep drunkenly stumbling into the same lake and drowning the exact same way. This isn't Final Destination Austin edition. This is real, and it's horrifying. Until the city comes clean, or someone brave enough uncovers what's really happening, Lady Bird Lake will remain a symbol of secrets. A place where the surface looks calm, but the depths are hiding something rotten. Because one thing's for sure, people keep ending up dead. And it's not just the water pulling them under.